All right, Professor of Rock here with Black Pegasus.
Hey.
We're actually we're gonna do something a little different. We're talking about Taylor Swift because there's kind of this discussion going on online right now about Michael Jackson versus Taylor Swift because of Michael being, such number one movie at the box office and being such a smash, and people comparing Taylor Swift to Michael Jackson, that fame. And personally, I think it's laughable. It's hard for me not to laugh when somebody tries to compare Taylor Swift to Michael Jackson. I don't want to tick off the Swifties, but I think you had to be there, with the Michael Jackson thing because Michael Jackson to me hit a fame that I don't think anybody ever hit. I think there's Michael Jackson and there's everybody else. I think Michael Jackson might be the most popular human being that ever lived on this earth that's a non-religious figure. I'm gonna throw that out there.
So, as you said that, I didn't know that. I didn't know there were people comparing MJ to what is it? We'll just say TS. Like
To Swift.
that is insane to me. I didn't know that was going on. I'm going into this blind with you. I looked at my channel. I've done one reaction with my friend, and it was just because Taylor Swift did a song with Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
So we react. That's all I know. Maybe I've heard something in
So
passing.
we're gonna react to we decided to do this. We're gonna react together to a song that we've never heard from Taylor Swift, and I've heard Taylor Swift in the background. I actually did listen to 1989, the full album all the way through, to kind of say I'm missing something. Obviously, I need to listen to this and open my mind to it, and I did. I opened my mind to it. So we won't listen to anything off of 1989. Maybe we just go to Spotify. I'll just go to Spotify right now, and I'll pull up whatever her number one trending song is. Put it in.
I
here.
have her page pulled up, so whatever that is, I'm sure we'll find it.
Okay,
And I will click play on it.
So the Fate of Ophelia, which I think is from her new album here.
I just want Professor of Rock's people to know I did not coerce anyone into do this. This is a we equally were like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
I've never
the
heard
Fate of Ophelia. Okay, yeah, let's listen to that one.
Ophelia.
The Fate of Ophelia from her new album.
What
Her new record.
I don't understand what is Ophelia. Okay, let's see. Is it popping up? She has a music video for it or no?
I don't know. I would guess. Can we search it?
Yeah, I guess I'll just put it in here. That's I'll make sure I don't.
Oh, right there, The Fate of Ophelia.
Where?
Oh, go right there. Oh, Opalite. Opalite? Is that how you say? Oh, The Fate of. Yep, there it is.
Okay, cool.
You got it. Okay, we're gonna check this out.
It is a music video.
Music
oh,
video.
this is new. This is like 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Came off that. Okay.
Let's pull this up and get
3
it popping.
minutes, 58 seconds. All right, we're gonna try this.
All right, we're gonna try to become Swifties, huh? I should have some pom poms. All right, let's see what's popping. Taylor Swift, The Fate of Ophelia.
I heard you calling on the megaphone. You wanna see me all alone. As legend has it, you
Drum roll, please.
Very striking visually.
Sure.
Very striking visually. Very beautiful girl.
Mhm.
I think it's a decent song. You know, it's not moving my soul by
Sure.
any means. We talked about Michael Jackson before. I don't think it's Smooth Criminal. You
Oh,
know? I don't think it's Billie Jean. I mean, it's probably not trying to be Billie Jean. We're kind of comparing one of Michael Jackson's biggest songs. So I'm guessing that this was the first single from the album, The Fate of Ophelia. If I think I'm guessing correctly there. I just don't. I don't know modern music as well, but because as you know, we both do our YouTube channels. Do you have a lot of extra time? I don't,
no.
and I'm sure you don't either
Yeah.
because we're always working, we're always
Yeah.
putting out videos and things. So when I have extra time, I'm listening to the music that I want to listen to for pleasure or for comfort or for going to sleep at night. I'm not going in and listening to something wouldn't normally listen to. So I haven't caught this, but I'm guessing this was the first single off of the album. So I guess it would be better to compare it to a first single off of a Michael Jackson album if we're kind of doing that Michael Jackson comparison. And it's no bad. It's not bad. It's not Black or White,
No.
which was his lead off single from. I mean, those are songs where like immediately you're singing along.
Sure.
You know, like you're first time you heard those songs, you got into the chorus, and by the second chorus, you knew the words.
Yeah.
Don't matter if you're black or white, you know, it's just very catchy. This isn't really, to me, a real catchy song, but again, maybe I need to listen to it.
Sure. So as I listen to this, I'll give constructive feedback and then just like a raw because we are talking about MJ, so it deserves a little more detail. One, it's aesthetically pleasing. It's
Yeah.
it's like very catchy. It's very pop. But if I'm giving it a critical eye, this is kind of where a Christina Aguilera or a Pink left off. It's kind of running with that torch. We have like this more upbeat, almost like an EDM type of beat, and da da da. It's
Yeah.
definitely more modern. And what happens in today's day and age, from me kind of diving into some of the classic stuff, and then because I go all over the place, I listen to all things music on my channel for the most part. But right now, I'm going through a rabbit hole listening to the classics. And the one thing I think that gets missed a lot is what we talked about, kind of letting the musician shine. And, so this is all about Taylor Swift. So there's a soulful thing missing with the music,
Mhm.
right? Where sometimes the music, but then when we get into the conversation about MJ, this is not so. In my opinion, there's not even a comparison point there. So this is just the internet feeding fires and trying to gaslight people because
Right.
there's so many unique things. Yes, she may be popular. Yes, she may be selling a lot of albums, but
She's
these
probably the biggest artist of the last 10 years. That we
Sure.
can agree on,
Sure,
right?
sure.
The most popular, selling out stadiums, young people love her. But in comparison to Michael Jackson, obviously different music, different people, but Michael Jackson, it's a bad comparison for really
Yeah.
any artist to compare him to Michael Jackson because the man was a vision. I mean, what he created visually with music videos. I mean, when you think of Michael Jackson, you're thinking because this is visually, it looks great,
Yeah.
but it's not Thriller and it's not Smooth Criminal, and it's not like when you watch those videos, you remember the iconic, outfit that he was wearing. You remember the everything going on in the background. They're just iconic,
Sure.
And I know he used that word a lot, but I wish there was a stronger word for that. But and it's probably not fair to compare her, even though the internet is doing this
Yeah.
comparison. And I think it's just because Michael's the movie's out, and so people are saying, well, let's compare the icon of the '80s to the icon of now, which
Current.
is Taylor Swift. And
Sure.
so there's that comparison going on. It's not a really fair comparison.
Yeah, I'd absolutely agree. I don't think it's fair at all. And what even makes it more unfair, it makes it more unfair to Taylor Swift. So
Yeah,
it's like she has to
totally.
be in the shot because
Yeah.
like it's hard for me to give like a bunch of compliments because it's like, hey, that's crazy that people are even saying.
I'll tell
that.
you what, Taylor Swift,
I didn't
I'll
even
give
know
her
they
some
would say that.
positives, though. She is an incredible marketer, like Madonna before her. She knew how to market her music and her everything. And the Swifties, I mean, what she does with her fans is incredible. And you know, I think this is it's a decent song. I mean, maybe if I listen to it like, because you know, I don't, and I'm not comparing it to Pet Sounds, but I am going to say the first time I listened to Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys, which is tied for my favorite album of all time, I was like, yeah, this is good, but I wasn't like moved by it until like the third or fourth time
Yeah,
that I listened to it.
some music grows on you.
Totally.
And I could see that. She has an incredible voice.
Yeah.
And there's multiple things here that are going on really great. But again, these comparisons, that's just the internet world
Yeah.
we live in, I think. And
Yeah.
let's give
Yeah,
it a
let's
listen.
take-
Also, I didn't even talk about the lyrics. So the storyline that's being painted, I don't know if she wrote this song or not, but the fate of Ophelia, it's good writing in general. It's nothing like Hotel California or Stairway to Heaven, which I don't know why I'm throwing that in there, but because that's kind of the vibe
Sure.
we're on, you know.
Sure.
But it's solid writing.
Yeah, I need to listen to the lyrics a little bit. I'll pull them up as she's
Cool.
doing this.
Eldest daughter of a nobleman, Ophelia lived in fantasy. But love was a cold bed full of scorpions. The venom stole her sanity. And if you'd never called for me, I might have lingered in purgatory. You wrap around me like a chain, a crown of fire, pulling me into the fire. All that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all. They won now. You took me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. Pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibes. Don't care where the hell you've been, 'cause now you're mine. It's about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. The fate of Ophelia, 'tis locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No longer drowning and deceived, all because
See, this is the type of stuff I vibrate with immediately. So this piano and the minimalist, like some of this that we just listened to me personally was a little overproduced, but this is the type of thing that I really, it has more of a intimate effect. But I do, as I listen to this, I feel like there's a correlation in parallel to like the concept of the prince or the what the
Ophelia, you know, is obviously the character from the Shakespeare from Hamlet,
Mhm.
and
See, I don't even. I'm
she's
not. I didn't even know that. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I-
Like, dude,
I-
I barely went to school.
well, I mean, I just
So-
know it from my wife's a huge Shakespeare
Okay.
girl, but yeah, I mean, I like it.
The-
I mean, look, I'm being honest. I think, you know, if this were playing in the background, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
change
you'd
the
bob
sta-
to it. It's not.
I wouldn't change the station.
She. I don't think Taylor Swift deserves some of the hate she gets. You know, but also like it comes from people making wild exaggerations with comparing her to like comparing her stats to Michael
I think
Jackson.
I think a better comparison to me for Taylor Swift has always been compare her to the female pop stars.
Yeah,
of
like
maybe,
Madonna.
Yeah, like Madonna. Like if you go back to the 80s, you know, you had Madonna, you had Whitney Houston, you had Janet Jackson. Me personally, Whitney Houston has a voice that is one of a kind. She
Angel.
doesn't come
Absolute
anywhere
angel.
close to Whitney Houston. And that's probably an unfair comparison as well, because Whitney's voice is, you know,
I go back
top
and
10
forth
of all time.
between Whitney and Mariah. I have a thing for Mariah.
You got a thing for Mariah.
I
Yeah,
like her.
Mariah. I love Mariah's first 3 albums.
Okay.
Just from a pop perspective,
yes.
because I like pop music, and I listen, you know, Dream Lover and Vision of Love. I mean, she's just, when Vision of Love came out, that was a show-stopping
Sure,
track for
sure.
me. Like I heard that, I was like, who is this? This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
incredible. You know, but you know, I like Madonna's 80s stuff. I think it's incredible, and I love Janet Jackson.
Mm.
I'm actually going to make I'm gonna make what's the word I'm looking for? My brain's not working today. I'm gonna confess to something on your show here that I don't think I've ever said this in one of my videos, but Janet Jackson is one of my favorites of all time. I love Janet Jackson. I mean, I love Michael, but and I love Janet. I don't know what it is. Like one of my favorite songs of all time has come back to me.
Mm.
Like it's such a quiet storm, and it's so. I just love her stuff. I think her Control and Rhythm Nation 1814 to me are two of the best pop albums ever.
Mm.
And I don't think Taylor Swift's gotten near that.
Oh.
My own opinion, but again, I don't know Taylor's stuff as well, and maybe and that's why we're opening our minds to it here.
Sure, sure.
So
Yep. With this storyline, there's this huge thing going on in when you talked about the Ophelia story, these like novels and like within the female, like I don't know if they're romance novel, but my wife loves these books, and I feel like the narration is like that. It's a good storyline. This hero type of person kind of unlocks her. That's what I'm getting here, and we're going into this.
I'll admit,
Ophelia.
as you paused it, I've got the song in my head right now. So
Yeah, 'cause it keeps going, yeah. Yep.
So it's catchy.
There we have
Yeah.
it.
Ophelia, 'tis locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No longer drowning and deceived, all because you came for me. Locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No longer drowning and deceived, all because you came for me. All that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all. I can see it all. Late one night, you dug me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. Pledge allegiance to your hand, your team, your vibes. Don't care where the hell you've been. 'Cause now you're mine. It's about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. Ophelia, you saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia.
Oh, there's the album cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the album cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so you really know a little bit. You know, a
Well,
little
I've
something.
seen the album
You know, a
cover.
little
You
something.
can't not see the album cover when you go to any Target or Walmart. It's
That's so funny.
It's sitting there at the front there whenever you go to the records. You know what? I liked it. I did. I say that's a strong first track. Again, I don't think it's MJ level, but
Mhm.
and I'm only making that comparison just because of what's going on the internet. But I would listen to more from that album.
Sure.
I'll check out more stuff from it. So yeah, I liked it.
I thought it was solid, in a time where I'm really like listening to lyrics in the sense of stuff that I could, like, if this was playing in my car with my kids, yes. This is one of the ones where I'm like, okay, cool. There's nothing crazy in there. Like, there's not these subtle messagings, points like that. I like her voice. It's catchy. So this isn't my typical type of thing, but hearing this, I know that she could make a pop record that I could vibe with. And I
Yeah.
just haven't heard it. This wasn't it. Like, for example, I like songs from Backstreet Boys and NSYNC,
Yeah.
but it's not like my everyday go-to. But there's certain ones where I just sing along. I know
I
she,
want it that way.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
great
one of the-
freaking song.
bro,
I don't
I
care
love-
what anybody says,
and I
man.
guarantee she has a
So
song
good.
like that. We just didn't hear
Yeah.
that one today.
Yeah.
This is just the lead single. So
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Like, I think she's cool. She's doing her thing. She's
Yeah, she-
definitely this generation's. This is the wow factor.
Their icon.
When
Yeah.
you said a Madonna, I was thinking of maybe a Cyndi Lauper too. Like, I liked Cyndi Lauper and Bonnie Tyler, but this does remind me of like,
She
even
doesn't have the voice like Cyndi Lauper and Bonnie Tyler have to me. She doesn't need to have the voice. She's writing these kind of pop ditties, and she's writing her stuff, and I respect that.
Yeah.
So to me, I like it.
Sure.
I don't have any criticisms really. I think it's in my head right now. It's catchy.
You ready to go to the club? Let's go to the club then.
Let's
Let's go to the club, man. Sheesh.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
mean,
Taylor, you got us in the club. You got
she's-
Professor of Rock in the club.
Yeah. Hey, I like it. I'd listen to more. That's
Heck
what
yeah.
I have to say.
All right, well, that's all we can ask. You guys, we took a chance. We took a risk. What's going to happen on the internet? We
I
don't
don't know if I'm quite a Swifty yet, but I will say my daughter, I have she's actually my stepdaughter from my wife's first marriage, but she loves Taylor Swift.
Okay.
She's a full on Swifty. She's seen her live. We have our disagreements about that in music,
the battles in the car.
But for my daughter, Lauren, you know what? I can see it. I get it. I don't get it on the level she does, but it's good. It's good.
Lauren, you see the chink in the armor? Good job. Good job.
Yeah,
You're winning.
it's possible.
All right, you guys, we're going to ride off into the sunset. Make sure, I don't know what channel, but make sure you check out Professor
Make sure
of
you
Rock.
check out Black Pegasus.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.